guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I got a quick look video for you on the Heritage H-137. So like I said, this is a Heritage H-137 in the, I think they call this the original Sunburst or something like that, but really nice guitar. I've had a few guitars like this in the past. I just got rid of my Collins 290. That this guitar actually basically made me get rid of the Collins, and I'll explain that. I also had one of the recent Gibsons that was similar. It was an okay guitar too, but didn't really necessarily have any magic. This one I got, and one thing I noticed right off the bat was the neck profile and the carve and everything felt a lot like my Collins 290 did. And some of the appointments are very similar. They both have the Lawler, P90s, although this one does have, the dog ear version. I have done some modifications to this. The first thing I did was it comes with Grover tuners on it. Nothing wrong with the tuners. They're just not locking. I prefer locking tuners. So I put a set of the Graphtec ratios on this with the bone, tuner buttons. I got a little package sent to me. It had these from Graphtec, and it also had another mod that I did, this Graphtec wraparound. I think they call it like the, I forget the actual name of it. I'll put it down in the titles though. But it's the wraparound bridge that's on this guitar is not adjustable, and it's a pretty decent bridge. Intonation was pretty close. I just prefer to be able to adjust, each individual string's intonation. So that's one of the main reasons I put this Graphtec wraparound bridge on it. It does have the individual adjustable saddles. So. A friend of mine, Pete, made me the Pickguard. These guitars don't come with Pickguards. I'll put a picture of what it originally looked like. But Pete was nice enough to make me one of these Pickguards and send it to me. So I really appreciate that, Pete. And then another mod that I did is I changed the neck pickup tone to a master volume. So I've got the bridge volume, bridge tone, the neck volume, and then a master volume. Because a lot of times, especially in the middle position, I may adjust the volumes a little bit. And if I just want to turn the guitar down, then I can turn it, I can turn, the whole guitar down with, with the master volume there. So I'll put a link up to where I found that, that wiring down below also. So anyway, back to the actual guitar. It's a solid piece of mahogany, real nice mahogany. It's got a mahogany neck, a rosewood fretboard. Now some people don't like, I've read online, a lot of people don't like the looks of the Heritage headstock. I don't mind the headstock. One thing I do like about it is it makes the string, angles, more narrow than what you would find, like on a Gibson headstock. So I do like that. I believe that helps in the tuning stability a little bit. So three-way switch, like I said, the Lawler, Lawler P90, the dog ear P90s. So just a nice guitar. And like I had mentioned before, this guitar made me get rid of my Collins 290. The guitars, now the Collins 290 is a slightly better guitar. I wouldn't say it's in a whole different league. Collins guitars are spectacular guitars, right? So, but this one, being that the neck felt so similar and the electronics were basically the same, this is actually a little lighter than my Collins. So the guitar is really lightweight. This one is 7 pounds 6 ounces, which for an H-137, that seems like it's on the light end of the weight range. The weight range of these seems to vary kind of wildly. I would say the average that I've seen online for these is probably between like maybe 8 and almost 8.5. I have seen some that are almost 9 pounds. I was pleasantly shocked when I got this and realized how light it was. It's, for this kind of guitar, it's extremely light, and I really dig that. So, but you know, probably just you know, good quality, you know, one-piece mahogany body. It doesn't neck dive, which is really cool. Sometimes, you know, you might have to worry about neck dive on a, you know, on a guitar like this that's that light, but no neck dive at all. I really dig the weight. It's a very comfortable guitar. Okay, guys, we'll do some tone samples for you here. Same riff that we always do, and I'm on my Freedom and Dirty Shirley profile here. And we will start off on the bridge Lawler P90. Middle position. And the neck position. Okay, so we'll do a slightly cleaner profile. This is the Matchless Chieftain amp. Middle position. And the neck position. Okay, guys, that's about it for the quick look here on the Heritage H-137. Like I said, an excellent guitar. Obviously, I like it. I like it enough that I got rid of my Collins 290. For what I was using this guitar for and for the tones, it's basically kind of a, you know, like a direct replacement for my Collins 290. But for what I sold my 290 for, I had enough to pay for this totally and have a ton of money left over. You know, these new, you can get an H-137 new for less than, you know, what a Collins 290 is used. So, you know, it's kind of a no-brainer for me. Excellent guitar. A few little things. The nut, I felt, could have been cut slightly better from the factory. You know, if you get one of these, you know, your mileage may vary. I don't have a problem adjusting, you know, nut slots myself, so that wasn't a big deal. If you're someone who doesn't, you know, want to do that and it needs to be done, you know, obviously take it to a competent, you know, repairman and have it done. But, you know, like I said, it wasn't bad, by far better than, you know, 90% of the guitars out there. It's just, I wanted to do a little work on it, you know, myself, just to help it just a little bit more. And the Lawler 290s, the dog ears, since, you know, you don't adjust the height, you know, by, you know, raising and lowering the pickup, basically. You may notice, I lowered the pole pieces in the neck to where they're actually, you know, kind of inset into holes, and then you'll notice these are actually raised out, you know, of the holes. I did that just to get, you know, just to kind of equalize the volume. One thing you might notice on you know, these kind of guitars is the neck will appear like it sounds louder because there's more low end, and it partially might be a little louder, and then it's partially also kind of just an effect that our ears have, you know, dependent on the frequencies. But I did that to kind of equalize the volume, you know, between the two. So as you switch back and forth, there's not, you know, there's not like an apparent volume change. So, you know, easy to do there. And then, like I said, put the Pickguard on for my buddy Pete there. I think it, you know, looks a lot better with the Pickguard. Plus, you know, it's going to protect the top. But anyway, guys, enough of me rambling. That's the H-137 from Heritage. I hope you enjoyed the video. See you next time.